Everybody should learn sign language. My objective is to persuade everyone that they should learn sign language. For one, it is one of the only ways that we can communicate with deaf and hard of hearing people. For two, it improves cognitive function, especially in younger children when they're taught it. And it can provide career opportunities, especially like interpreters. This is a chart for letters in American Sign Language, and you can see that almost every single one is differently. And I think that that's a really cool thing that they have for them, and that we can learn that. Many people tend to think that it doesn't matter if you learn sign language or not. Other people think it's very handy to know. I think it's a very good idea to learn sign language. A few years ago, I was waitressing on a guy, and he was deaf, and he was trying to order food. I knew a little bit of sign language, so I helped him by signing and pointing, and it made him very thankful for the service, which you could tell he just had a very nice experience. I also learned the national anthem a few years ago when I was on my high school dance team, and I was able to sign when they played any national anthem at any sports event or event, and it made it really handy to people, and people were very, very thankful that I was there and that I was signing it. And it was just a good time for everybody. So the origin of American Sign Language, also known as ASL, began with the introduction of education for the deaf in the United States around 1817 in Hartford, Connecticut. There is actually no universal language for the deaf all over the world. Different sign languages have developed throughout the world, and according to the World Federation of the Deaf, there are over 300 sign languages around the world. My information here comes from the University of Colorado Boulder and the Commission of the Deaf and Hard of Hearing. So let's look at the first reason why people should learn sign language. Learning sign language allows you to communicate with people who are deaf and hard of hearing. Sign language relies on the hand and body movements paired with facial expressions to convey meaning towards them. Learning ASL takes time, just like any other language would. It also gives you a deeper understanding of the deaf culture, history, and experience. You learn full communication skills for the hard of hearing and deaf individuals, and this was all described by Brown's University Language Studies. While learning sign language is also allowing you to communicate with individuals, it also improves function for younger children, their cognitive function. Learning sign language at an early age can help with cognitive development. It can sharpen important areas such as memory, attention, and problem solving. And using sign language also requires them to think and figure out how to express ideas and gestures. It improves their critical thinking skills, and children learning it have been shown to develop speech and language skills a lot faster. And this information comes from ASL Bloom and Better Speech. While sign language also improves cognitive function, it can also provide career opportunities for people. Besides traditional occupations such as interpreting, many other careers are opening up in technology and as public demand evolves. Most graduates who learn ASL are finding jobs in schools, in colleges, and universities, and some places actually offer sign language classes to learn. These classes can get you a good interpreting job, and you can experience great opportunities by doing so. Let's summarize. I think it should be mandatory to learn sign language, or at least just the basics of sign language all in one. Like even as a child in school, they should teach it. That's just what I think. And learning sign language allows you to communicate with deaf individuals. It improves your cognitive function and can open up career opportunities. I would like to please advocate for educators to teach sign language to young children to make it easier for them, and everyone will know. Deaf individuals have the right to be understood too. So next up, I'm going to sign a couple words for you. So firstly, I'm going to sign please and thank you. So please, you're going to put a flat hand on your chest and you're going to rub it around. That's please. And then thank you. You're going to take a flat hand, you're going to push it up to your chin, and you're going to pull it down. Thank you. So next up, I'm going to teach you how to sign my name. My name is Riley, Rileigh. So we're going to sign that together. First, we're going to do my, which is just a flat hand on your chest. And next, we're going to do name is, which is you're going to take 2 fingers from each hand. You're going to cross them over into an X, and you're going to tap name is. And then I'm going to spell out my name in American Sign Language. So I'm going to go, my name is R. You're going to have your fingers crossed like this with these ones over here. R. I is these ones all down with the pinky up. L is you're just going to make an L with your hand. E, you're going to clench your hand in and put your thumb underneath of these fingers. I is this one again. G is going to be like you're making like a little. And your fingers here are folded under. And it's like that. And then H, you're going to fold these 2 fingers back and pull this one behind. H. Okay, ready? My name is Rileigh. And that is how you learn American Sign Language. And I learned all of this just through online, doing my own research, and it has helped me a lot, especially with deaf individuals. And they have really, really helped to understand this. And we're going to go back to this chart here, this American Sign Language chart. So as you can see, I got my letters here like from R, I, L, E, I, G, and H. But this is a really good way to learn your name. But even signing them, some individuals who are deaf can understand and they can read your lips. So if you want to say, my name is Riley, but you want to talk nice and slow so they can understand you. I think that being able to have these resources for us is a great opportunity for us to learn things to help them. They have a right to be understood just as much as we do. And things like this chart and YouTube and some places that teach classes, I think this is just a really, really good way for us to be understood, and not us to be understood, but the deaf people to be understood. And I think it'll make a huge difference within our community if even just a few people learn ASL. But I think teaching it in schools when children are younger, they'll be able to comprehend it faster, they'll be able to learn it faster. It's just going to be great for everybody.